I asked him, you're still 30s with your regular corn, how come you haven't narrowed or done anything with that in your normal field corn?
Well, because of all the Pioneer research, under normal yield environments, there's a very little yield response to 20s or twins or 15s versus 30s. But in high yield environments, there is an advantage to be on, say, 20s or twins. So that's the reason.
What's your organic matter?
We're 2 to 3%. Vegetables is really, really hard on organic matter. You can just burn her up just like that.
So what would one thing, you know, we're at 32,000 population, 30-inch rows. What would one thing you would suggest for us to try, you know, to up our yields for next year?
Go take 10 acres and play with it.
Well, what would be like one practice would be your main that you see got the most?
Adjust population. I mean, why are you stopping at 32,000? What would happen if you planted 44 or 50 or you know, take your population. I'm just giving you an example here. Take your population, say from 20 to 60, you know, in 4,000 or 6,000 increments, and see what you get. Try some with some fungicide. Try some. We don't use starter, but you know, up here in the north, I'd say starter could be a big factor. You might try some starter or try some side dress. You know, you can put some iron and manganese on your corns. You should get the same response as you do your soybeans. I mean, I'm just throwing out ideas to go play on this 10 acres. You know, and I don't know that I do 10 things. I just try to find 2 or 3 things and then go and then start building on top of that. But you know, a population study is really, really easy. Pioneer used to do, and I always talked about this. They had the PAT sets, which stood for pre-advancement trials, which they've done away with those, and they went to impact plots. The problem is with the impacts versus the PAT sets is I always want to stay one step ahead of my neighbors. And the PAT sets, what that would enable you to do is basically they're only going to keep a hybrid around 3 to 5 years until something new and better comes along. So the PAT sets